Hello, everyone, and welcome to CISSP Exam Preparation Series. I'm Hassan Imam, a CISSP certified professional with over 15 years of experience in the industry. This is the first video in our comprehensive series, and it will serve as an introduction to the CISSP certification. CISSP is a highly regarded credential in cybersecurity, often viewed as a crown jewel of the security certifications. It's a managerial certification that provides a 360-degree view of cybersecurity, covering a wide range of topics, including application security, network security, data security, SOC operations, governance, risk compliance, identity and access management, security architecture and design, cryptography, physical security, security testing and audits, and software development security. However, while the course encompasses a vast array of subjects and topics, the depth of knowledge required is relatively shallow. What does this mean for you? It means you need a broad understanding of the material, but at a very high level. Diving too deep into technical details can make it challenging to prepare for and pass the exam. Secondly, to succeed, it is essential to adopt a managerial mindset. As mentioned earlier, that this is a managerial certification. So think like a CISO or a CEO. You will need to set aside your technical skills and technical hat while studying and preparing for the exam. So keep this in mind that it's a managerial certification. At the time of this video, the CSSP certification comprises of 8 domains, and relevant experience and knowledge are crucial for success in CSSP. There's no doubt in it. If you don't have the necessary experience, the certification may not be right fit for you. However, it's important to note that it is very unlikely to any for anyone will have experience in all 8 domains. So a common mistake among aspirants is to focus too deeply on a particular domain where they don't have an experience, or where they have a little experience, leading them to believe that CSSP is difficult to prepare and pass. So they skip the certification and they just leave it. So remember these two key points. One is basically approach your preparation with the mindset of CISO or CEO, because it's a managerial certification. Get the complete knowledge, and second is get the complete knowledge base, but keep this in mind that depth of knowledge required for this certification is only an inch. So suppose, for example, if there is a topic like web monitoring, so basically you have to have an idea that what is web monitoring, how it is performed, but going to technical details about the web monitoring, it will consume a lot of your time. So you can study, you can study, and definitely you should have the deep understanding if basically you are working in that particular area. But for CSSP, only you should know that what is website monitoring, how it is performed, right? What are the security challenges? That's it, right? No more technical details. So the second key point is basically that the depth of knowledge required for this whole certification is only an inch. So you need to be a very high level understanding of all the topics, because in CSSP, it's not only about network security, right? It's not only about data security. It's not only about a particular area where you can have a deep technical details. You have to cover the all domains of cybersecurity. All right, so let's get started. Now let's discuss the CSSP exam preparation and the course outline. So there are a total of 8 domains, starting with domain one, which accounts for 16% of the exam weightage, and is the highest weightage domain. So this domain covers security concepts, governance principles, risk management, security awareness, physical security, threat modeling, security policies, standards, procedures, and guidelines, business continuity requirements, supply chain risk management, and legal, regulatory, and compliance world of cybersecurity. So this is very important domain. As I mentioned earlier, that's a highly weighted domain. So one of the important domains of CSSP. Domain two is asset security, which covers the data classification, asset identification, managing the data lifecycle, the complete data lifecycle, data security and compliance requirement. Its weightage is 10%, making it one of the least weighted domain. You will also learn about tools such as DLP, data loss prevention, DRM, digital rights management, and CASP tools like Cloud Access Security Pocket. This is domain two, and then we have domain three, which is security architecture and engineering, which has a weightage of 13%. This domain covers a lot of topics, The weightage is less than domain one, but the content in domain three is much higher or much bigger than domain one. So in this particular domain, you will be studying security model, security design principles, security architecture, cryptography, digital signatures, PKI solutions, key management, mitigation to vulnerabilities in security architecture, and security principles related to site and facility design. So physical security is also part of this domain. Domain 4, it's favored by network engineers. Its communication network security also varied at 13%. This domain addresses security requirements and principles in network architecture, covering topics like the OSI model, TCP IP model, IPsec, TLS, SSL, and more advanced concepts like SDN, software defined networks, like APIs, like SD-WANs, and NFVs. We will also be discussing tools such as firewalls, NAC solutions, endpoint security, email security, all in this particular domain. Domain 5 is identity and access management. Weightage is 13%. This domain focuses on managing digital identities throughout their life cycle, covering identification, authentication strategies, authorization mechanisms, and identity provisioning. So, key concepts including MFA, SSO, federated identity management, and session management will be covered in this particular domain. Domain 6 is security assessment and testing, where we will be discussing, assessing, validating, and testing security controls, including audit strategies, vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, breach and attack simulations. The weightage of this particular domain is 12%. Domain 7 focuses on security operations with a weightage of 13%. We will discuss cyber investigation techniques, like for example, if there's an incident happen, what we have, how we have to respond on it, core SOC operations, logging and monitoring, incident management process. We will also be covering detection and prevention technologies. We will be discussing core technologies that are related to detection and prevention. So, for example, might be you will be discussing NDR solutions here, IDS, IPS, recovery strategies, and the importance of patch management as well. Domain 8, which I find least engaging from my perspective, is basically software development security, where it is 10%. We will explore the importance of integrating security into the software development lifecycle. So security should be from very start in any software. So we will be looking into that, how it is important and why it is important to integrate security into the software development lifecycle, SDLC. So we'll be discussing some coding guidelines. We will be exploring some SAS and DAS tool. We will be seeing some first testing type of topics, and um, last but not least, we will be applying security controls in development ecosystem. So welcome on board. I look forward to seeing you in subsequent videos, and I hope this journey will be fruitful for you. Thank you.